Hello. You just missed them complaining about being old fucks. Nothing they can do about it, though. They're old fucks. So, yeah, you walk up and then you see this dwarf that looks like it's sort of... Well, its skin is melting off is the easiest way to describe it. Skin and hair. I mean, it's a dwarf. There's like clumps of beard down there. Clumps of it.
And where is this? Is it near Ellis where this is happening?
It's in the.
It's actually here. You can actually see it.
Oh, okay.
If you moved there, but if you start fighting, you'd have to roll initiative. But yeah, it actually did see Ellis, so it actually does roll initiative. Fuck you.
Can I re-roll my initiative?
Considering you actually did see it actively, yes. These guys are just kind of like going off as where they were.
It didn't get worse.
It didn't get worse.
We're playing a survival horror game. That's what we're doing.
Halloween.
Yeah. So rich.
You realised what's up. Even though it's not Halloween, but it's as close as I can do. This thing is running at you. This thing is running at you really fast. Yeah, with a weapon in hand. It's actually a dwarven dueling axe.
Wow.
Which is a little different to a regular hand axe.
My flaming skeleton impersonation.
Yeah, it sounded good. You sounded flaming.
It's the sound
right?
of the cracked bones with air squeezing out of them. Like you ever cook lobster? Do you ever hear the screaming noise?
No, Scott. I've never cooked lobster.
Have you really never cooked lobster?
You know me.
We're English. We don't cook lobsters.
One, we're English, and two, I'm a trash man.
When we see lobsters, we go, bloody hell, a lobster there, and then we move on.
Look at this.
Well, I lived in Maine. Lobsters are cheap when you live in Maine. It's
lobsters are considered high quality shit.
Yeah.
But like if you go to the dock and you buy it off the dude that's wearing the rubber boots, he's like, yeah, all right, I'll $2 a pound, and he sells it to you dirt cheap, and you go home and you throw the thing in the kettle. Anyways, when people used to think that lobsters would scream as they died,
in the kettle,
that's not true. Lobsters have vocal cords, so what it is as you kill them and the steam passes through their chitin when it cracks, that makes a screeching noise. It sounds like they're screaming, but they're really not. They're already long since dead. That was what I was referring to.
So, this dwarf skeleton runs up to Ellis. That's just a bit after Ellis said that basically said that you have company. And Slade, you can look over and see this horrifying thing running up. Kind of running and slipping because it's all goopy, but it's running. It's made waves. Slade, it's your turn. What's the hint?
I know. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bonus 1, 2, and I'm going to attack 3, 4. I'm going to attack him with advantage. I just don't.
I know.
Slade's like, I'm half dead anyways, and it goes running. He turns into Sally and goes rushing in. And somehow sneak attacks an undead creature. Because fighting makes sense.
Quite easily. It's not defending itself. You actually can get in back and basically hack its head off with the blade, and more or less. And it's running, and just before it gets to really attack Ellis, you completely just there's enough flesh left that attacking the flesh deals good damage, but you do literally hack its head off. It came off quite easily. Maybe a little, you didn't even mean it to.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of falls to the ground and continues gooping and puddling.
Tried to slash, but I accidentally missed and punched it with the pommel of the sword instead. Oh, I don't know the strength of these old bones.
You know what kind of sound you become Gil. Oh, Gil! Anyway, yeah,
Ellis
that
just
easily
boots the head.
Combat out
Ellis
of the way,
boots
I guess.
the head away from it's bloody thing. Oh.
So you're saying that Gil is just an old Slade?
As in Gil as in the Simpsons character, yes.
Wait, there's a Simpsons character named Gil?
Yeah.
Which one's that one?
He's like, oh, Gil. It's all he says.
Is that old man yells at cloud?
No, that's Grandpa Simpson.
No, is it? I swear there's another one. No, I'm not thinking of. Yeah, I'm thinking of the wrong one, aren't I?
I would like
I
to
haven't
play
watched this-
Old Man Gil one time though.
Gil Gunderson?
I don't. You think I know his last name?
He the car salesman?
Car salesman. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, that's
Okay.
that aside. You killed the dwarf fleet. The dwarf.
Yeah,
zombie
I think we
skeleton.
all meant Gilwyn Gallagher.
I know. But I'm still right. So you killed the dwarf skeleton. Congrats. It didn't. Slade. I nearly called you Salney because of the voice you're doing. Slade managed to get in there before it does any harm. But now you can realize the noise you can kinda hear is coming from that tunnel, and it looks like more of them. It sounds like more of them.
Yeah, like, there's more coming. I guess you get ready to cha-cha-cha.
Actually, it doesn't
we
sound
got
like they're
any way to
coming.
just
It
bring
just
them
sounds
down?
like they're down there. It's not like they're rushing up for you.
I'm gonna not move. I'm actually gonna stay where I am because, you know, she really is not useful. That was the first time we got in combat where she was constantly engaged in melee and she had to keep running, and it was very difficult for her to do. She can't get away as easily as I can. And our other friend is old as a motherfucker, and as much as Slade doesn't want to be, he actually does have bits of honor in his bones. He's true neutral, but like it's one of those like, these people.
He's a
don't
nice
deserve
guy.
this. Yeah, he's
He's
actually
an
he's not
asshole.
a good person.
But he's a nice guy.
But he's a nice guy, and
Yeah.
so he's actually going to slide up one step, prepare himself with his last 2 steps of movement.
No, you're not in
I'm-
combat right now. It's just
Oh, okay.
you can hear the remorse. You can work out that you weren't hearing direct silence. You can hear other dwarves turning into like skeletons.
Yep.
That's what you can
That's
now
okay.
figure out that noise is based on that puddle on the ground. Because by now it's been like a couple of minutes. It is almost a puddle on the ground with a skeleton in it.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor again since I assume it wore off when
I think
perished.
it wears off when you get knocked down. Yeah,
No, it doesn't.
doesn't it? Oh no, it
It's just
stays in
duration
place
8 hours.
for 8 hours. Yeah, you're fine.
If he was
Okay.
corpse, it would still be there on his corpse.
In that case, I'll
If he
cast
was
Armor of
corpsed.
Agathis then to gain some more.
Have you just
complaints.
stolen what's his face's spell list? The dead dwarf, whose name I've forgotten.
Wow.
Thorak, yeah.
Thorak.
You can't be angry at someone forgetting names, Scott.
Hey,
you can't.
Hey. This is shit. Okay?
So, what are you
I do not
doing?
appreciate this.
Reminding you that this is a one shot that you have less than an hour in.
I'm aware. Like I said, I'm standing there, and then when nobody comes out immediately, I'm going to sheathe my sword, draw my bow, knock but not draw an arrow, and wait. So as soon as somebody pokes their bony head around the corner,
No
I
one
take a shot.
does.
Prepared action.
I'm gonna slowly work my way to there.
I think we need to get out of here before this gets any worse. Doesn't look like anyone's coming for us.
Or we hold our ground.
And what? We get overrun when they come up here? I can hear that. They're moving around down there.
But we don't know where we're going.
Yeah, but it's bloody better than staying in a death trap. I know
What's the chances-
I know what you're saying, but we're not in a defensible position here anyway, mate.
Damn it.
I
All
do
right.
not fear death, but in a place like this, I fear death.
Oh, that makes a solid difference.
I'll nod and I'll take point. Once again, bow's still out. I'll take point and start going ahead. I actually am good at doing this kind of stuff. I just didn't want to do this kind of stuff. Like the character, he's just like, I'm an old man now. I don't want it. Like
I'm
usually he'd just
trying
jump
to
for it.
live.
Like usually he jumps for scouting, but right now he doesn't want to. All right, so he's going to move forward. And sorry, it's just a bitch to move around roll 20 since it ruins the way it works.
Yeah, but you get to do really cool stuff with the lighting, so.
Yeah, but I can't. It's literally it's a
Swings
struggle
and
to go
roundabouts,
between-
Scott.
to go
Swings
between
and
looking
roundabouts.
and controlling. It's a struggle. All right, I come around the corner and I see the
So what you
motherfucker.
can easily, you can also easily tell that this is like some of the back areas where they sort of funnel beasts in and stuff. You know, you're gonna be going into the backs of the arena. But yeah, you see another, like again, they're just sort of leaning on a wall, more or less oblivious to you. Half skeleton, half dwarf.
Ellis is relatively close behind Slade, although he's taking points. She's not terrible at sort of scouting and stuff herself, so she just whispers, "Slade, is there only one there?"
Well, I was actually going to just take a shot as soon as I got an opportunity, which would very much answer your question.
Then Ellis would of seeing that, Ellis would immediately follow up.
We'll take a shot, bitch.
Okay. I'm just getting it ready on my other computer because I can't handle the interface of a non-Mac right now.
Wow.
Take my shot. I still have disadvantage. Oh, advantage. I don't know what from. Sharpo. I ericed.
Sharpo.
Miss.
Sure, bro. Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
You
So
like
I
that
take
arrow
my-
hits beside it, and it like, and like turns to you, and you actually then hear because you go, and then you hear like echoing back in the halls. Ellis. Oh, you shoot too.
Yeah.
You also miss.
Shit.
Rook. These two fire their arrows. You still hear horrible monster noises.
From which I can't see it, but from which direction?
Northwards on the map.
Okay. So I'll do one of these.
You can't
There
see
he
it,
is.
But chat is like, don't go in there.
Rook ain't a coward. Rook ain't no coward.
Yay! I can control like this now. With a magic mouse, you can control it just by sliding your
Is that
finger
a
around.
bar of Dove soap?
It does look like a bar of soap every time he shows it.
No,
And-
it's an
Magic
apple
mouse.
mouse, Dean.
no, no one would make a mouse that looks like soap. Aside from they fucking did.
I'll move 5 more there, just I'm not in Slade's way, actually.
It's a better monitor, anyways.
I'm going to cast Chill Touch again.
Yeah, sure, roll.
I keep doing that. I shouldn't really. You know.
You should might as well just do the normal one now.
Oh no!
Nothing happens. And that means it gets to act.
Piece of shit.
And this
So
one
we
has a
rolled
crossbow
12
by
or
its side.
10.
Swit just kind of grips the crossbow, kind of shakily, like sort of starts aiming it, like going like speaking, but kind of the words very much aren't in a language. Wait a minute, maybe one of you does understand it, because one of you fuckers might know this language. No, you don't. Never mind. The words that are in the gibberish, just you can tell it's speaking. It's not what. And it takes a shot. It actually takes it like vaguely in Slade's direction. Do do dee shooting at Slade. Do shooting at Slade. And it's a hit. The bolt hitting you for 6 damage.
Okay.
And now it's your turn, Slade.
I don't want to move up, but considering the only one that can be in front of me is an old dead guy, so almost dead guy, I'll move up and stand in front of him and take my attack. And miss.
Yeah, you like occasionally these arrow like this one and the last one Ellis did. They do hit. They just don't do anything. It doesn't.
I don't
Stop
do
it.
much even when I hit, anyways, because it's piercing against it. But
Yeah. Sure. Ellis.
Curses under her breath and looses another arrow at the thing.
What does she say, Ian? What
Uh,
explicit language does she? What?
You've heard enough explicit language from her.
No, but specifically on this occasion, what does she say?
It's just something like fucking unnatural pieces of shit.
Okay, there you go.
Bloody-
That's what Dean likes.
However, her arrow fails completely and probably hits Rock in the back of the head and kills
It's
him.
not hitting Rock in the back of the head and kills him. It's not. It could do anything else, but not that. What happens to Ellis Grey Harbor?
Oh, God.
I like her. Please don't do anything too mean. I don't mind another star.
Do you like her? The DM laughs at your sorrow.
I know what happens. Your bow string breaks. You can restring it during between combat, but in the meanwhile, you have to borrow Slade's short bow.
Oh, great.
Slade's.
And so you roll
shitty
another
short
natural
bow.
one, then you break his short bow completely.
You know what happens? While you do that arrow, you back up and you're like swearing. hit your back against something, and you maybe don't think about it because you probably weren't taking in the surroundings as much as you usually would because, you know, this is a weird situation.
Oh,
Yeah, you figured out what's going on, didn't you?
Oh, hello.
The gate that would usually keep the monsters away from the arena slams shut. Probably like you have to jump out of the way, otherwise you were gonna like lose a finger to it because it goes really fast. But yeah, it you may have trapped yourself a little bit, which might be fine, might not be. Rook.
Something tells me we should have stayed back there.
Fuck you too, fingers.
Let's do frostbite instead this time. What was the first level? Constitution saving throw, please.
Thank you. I shall do this. What is your spell save DC? It is 12. It fails. So it takes 4 damage.
And has disadvantage on its next weapon attack.
Which is great, because its next weapon attack is now. And Slade.
I am going to
No, you're being attacked.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You wait for your turn, mister.
I know I'm after him. That's why I thought the way you had said my name was prompting.
Prompting you to get these nuts. And it's actually because it's frozen and it's because it's sort of like melting, like the flesh freezing really like locks its movement. It managed to get a shot off, but it just like completely like hits the metal gatings in these rooms and just kind of like skids, and the bolt just kind of falls to the floor. Now it's Slade's turn.
Take a step forward and take a shot with the short bow.
Take a step back. Yup.
3 points of damage.
7 points of damage, you kill it.
It's not 7. Oh, well, whatever. Awesome. So, drop it.
Yep. Alice. You hear more clambering up the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I will, are we still in combat mode or no? Otherwise, I'm just going to continue scouting ahead.
Combat mode for now.
This is a door, obviously.
These are gates that you can actually see kind of through them, or you can figure out their mechanism clearly for keeping beasts in here.
Okay, so it's likely it's going to be a cage or something. It's not going to be a way out or anything.
No.
What
are you laughing at? I said no.
No.
Well, so why are you making fun of my totally natural accent?
Don't move ahead of me, Ellis, or you're gonna be caught. You're gonna be caught with one of those things in your face.
You'll get caught up in the
crossfire.
I was kind of thinking no one was gonna do it, so I had to do it. Okay.
She just grunts. It's like if you're willing to take the hits, I'm the one to complain.
All right, Brooke, what are you doing?
I'm gonna step in front of these two.
After you hear Slade be like, "Don't step in front of me," and he's just like,
you know, I hold a finger out in his frail, dying form, can't get past it. I use a -3 strength, and I still stop him. It's like, sit down, Bush Senior.
What are you doing, Rook? You're gonna get caught in the crossfire yourself.
Are we still in combat?
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's nothing.
It's called a dungeon.
Okay.
Mini dungeon.
Okay. Just checking. I wasn't trying to.
Do you end your turn?
I think that will do it. Yeah.
Great. What a great situation. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one has a crossbow and fires at the first person it sees, which is Rook. This is why you don't walk in front when you have 1 HP and also you're dying of old age. Whoops.
Whoopsie
Now, luckily, that arrow misses. Just like... whoosh. So you're fine. Slade.
Do I have to disengage to get like your rules are off enough that technically speaking, if I was to go like here to here, isn't that technically cause a?
Yeah, if you stop there, there's a disengage, but that's an opportunity attack. But there wouldn't. But you'd get an opportunity attack from this guy. So really,
just to move over there.
You lose either way. Yeah.
No, I'll just.
You could probably just stay here.
It's just a waste of a cutting action, but I will. I'll do it.
Cool.
Do it. Long sword, long blade. Sorry.
Great, actually, really good. You actually down this one instantly. Just like it was running up on Rook with its weapon drawn, and you just like with Ellis before, you basically do the same thing, but deliberately this time, instantly knocking this thing to the ground where it can't trouble anyone.
And since I already disengaged from the other skeleton,
Yeah.
I spend my last move back down in front of Rook.
Awesome, just in its.
Kind of like ran up, ran around, stabbed the thing, dodging behind the other one, and then ran back.
Just
and
like
looked around
any
and-
good escort mission.
Yeah.
Just fight the guy when they get in trouble and Ellis.
Stay back, Rook. Again,
I'm no coward.
nobody
death.
thinks you're a coward, but right now I think you're an idiot.
Let him if the brute wants to damn die, she says as she takes a step to the side and looses a arrow for surviving one.
He's heading on to Rook and he's like, no, he's not.
Oh my god!
Wow!
Well,
Wow!
you know.
Wow!
That sucks, man.
I don't.
You release the arrow, it's so much force it pierces straight through the dungeon and cracks the world in half. But
Don't even.
the arrow,
know-
the string breaks.
I don't even know what to do about this, Ian. I'm gonna get the old fumble table up.
Your
Oh,
arm
God.
falls off.
Just break the bowstring.
No,
It only takes
I'm doing the dice.
a minute to fix.
I'm rolling a D100.
It's gonna hit rock. I guarantee it's gonna hit rock.
A deck of many things spawns in, and you draw 15 cards.
Oh!
15 cards!
Oh
I'm just going
fuck!
to draw 3 cards.
Scared to draw 1. Alice, this was where one of the dwarves were. It's very goopy on the floor right now. You actually walked back to take that shot. I saw you. You slip, hand over head, and considering you're a little older than you were before, that probably is way worse. Like, getting up's just gonna be real hard after this. Anyway, you get knocked prone.
Cursing.
Have a fun time.
again.
Oh, she just fall prone.
Rook.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, that's actually not the worst thing.
Then it charges past all of us and
Does mean if it
disengages
targets me, it has an advantage, and it's got a ranged weapon.
disadvantage against that.
Yeah, if you're prone, you have actually disadvantage to shoot people.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah.
actually, you have disadvantage to shoot people who are prone.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Because you're technically a smaller target.
It was like when I rolled a natty 1 and somehow turned it into a success in a different game.
Yeah.
So, Rook,
can't
what are you
feel
doing,
like I-
Rook? What are you doing, Rook? Hurry up,
Frost.
Rook.
Frostbite! Again.
Okay,
did we
roll
just
the
level?
Constitution save.
How did we turn a natty 1 into a success before?
It is not cold. It is not phased. And the skeleton rushes up and swings at Slade with its bony claws and its crossbow.
It swings with its crossbow?
Yeah.
Smacks you in the head.
Good old bludgeon.
Improvised.
This is when
weapon.
Scott's like, oh, that's not the rules. And I'm like, fuck you.
Well, if it's an improvised weapon, that's fine. But if it's a ranged attack, that's a different.
No. It's actually a good hit. Ends up dealing 6 damage altogether.
Only FYI, I don't know. I'm sure you already know. I've got 10 temp HP.
Oh, you
Just for
do
your
right
information.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, put
Just
that
in case
in
you're
the other
feeling bad.
bubble.
And which one? Any of them?
The red one.
Okay.
The wine red one.
Okay.
Slade, your turn.
Okay.
No, these are dumb. These are fairly dumb. They're just attacking whoever it makes sense to attack. You know, whoever hurt
Yeah,
them or
yeah.
whoever they see.
I just thought I'd let you know. Yeah.
Miss.
Yep. Ellis. Get up
I
off
could
the
have.
ground.
I could have technically moved when he got up to me, but why would I do that? There's no benefit.
No.
I could have
Yeah,
jumped
am I
off this
right?
building, but why would I do that? There's no benefit.
There's no benefit.
Well, it's one of those. My character's designed for running away, and instead I'm running in.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
As an elderly man.
Ellis stumbles to her feet, launches another arrow at the damn
Throws
thing.
the bow.
Wow! So can I just point out, in a row, I have rolled 2, 1, 1, 2.
Yeah, it still ends up being 11 because you're fucking redonkulous.
Isn't 211 the area code for Maine? Actually,
Why would we know that?
You still have to spell a phone number, man.
Right.
You're giving us a phone number.
The only person I want to phone is Dean so that he can take his fucking turn.
Okay, well.
Okay.
With all of the energy that Rook has, I'm actually going to attack with my quarterstaff.
Oh.
By dropping the mace to the ground and going versatile with this mofo.
Thank you.
Do it.
That's
Okay,
a hit.
good.
Twice.
I clicked once and it didn't do it, so I clicked again. Don't yell
yeah,
at me.
Sure.
I promise.
Whatever you're trying to do, don't do it. So only end up doing 4 damage. But that's okay, because it's 4 damage.
It's pathetic.
So you smack this thing. Of course it's pathetic. You're like 80. And you should have died already. So,
I
yeah,
should be dead.
you smacked it, and it weirdly enough is fine. And then it kind of turns to Rook because you're the one that hurt it. And then it goes to attack you. Well, you love
What was that?
It kind of like was hiccuping and burping, and it wasn't the best thing. I ate my cookie. Okay, so my cookies that I made were brilliant, but they fight back, and that was the cookie fighting back. That right there. And it misses you, Rook.
Okay.
You just, even though you're really old, you managed to dodge out the way. Dodge out the way. Now it's Slade's turn, and yeah, you can. You can skirmish away. You
That was
little
a
fuck.
free. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was a free here. It was a 2 steps for free. And then I'm going to make my attack roll
Yeah.
at the beginning of my turn.
Yeah. That's a good one. And that. Yep, you down the undead with no problem. I put a lot of chips in those cookies. It had both chocolate chips and chocolate chunks.
Ooh.
And
I
it's
ran an
your
additional
turn.
square forward and then back one, and I saw this. I saw 2 more.
Uh-huh.
I think it's just 2 more. Nope, 3 more. And I go, there's 3 more, and I run back.
And then you hear a.
That's
All right, Ellis.
my whole turn.
Ellis, I assume
used a
you
reaction,
just
a bonus
moved.
action, a move action,
Yep.
a standard action.
Wow, I assume you just moved as your turn, right?
Yep, double moved.
Don't know if that I would actually. Let me just calculate that. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you wouldn't have
Well,
been
it was
moving
about
outside
right.
of combat now, would you?
No, that was. I was just. I just wasn't certain exactly how far I'd moved, but yeah, I'll move to there.
Cool.
My full movement to there.
And that's your turn.
And
Or you're
that is
taking
my
a
turn.
spell. Okay. Skeleton boys. Just running. Just running.
On our way, Haddon. That was a Metallica reference.
Yeah, weirdly enough, I don't get that.
Damn it!
Didn't hear what you said.
I
was
didn't
doing
hear anything.
He
What
said
did you say?
running. He said running, so I said on our way hiding.
Oh, that's what
Ah.
you said. I genuinely just didn't understand the English.
Okay.
Usually I understand your accent, but
Seek
not
and
always.
destroy.
Slade,
Yes.
your turn.
Oh, that was his whole turn. Was just that? Okay, cool.
Now
I
it's
didn't
your
think-
turn.
I thought he was going to attack me.
No,
All right, cool. I will attack him. Normal.
maybe he's a nice skeleton.
No. Just in case, I'll stab him.
Yeah, that's a really good hit.
And then I'm
You
going
go
to,
down
because it's
in
back to
one.
our turn again, cunning action to disengage, and go 1, 2, 3. I will stop there. 4, 5. No, I'll stop here. So that my friends don't get any ideas of getting ahead of me. That's my turn.
Takes a shot at the skeleton and hopefully doesn't do his crap this time.
That's a hit.
Yay!
Oh, that's a this arrow just the skeleton is just bones on the ground. Just...
Finally, I actually did something to one of the bastards.
A bunch of hockey balls bouncing on the ground.
Rook. Yeah, that's kind of the noise I had in mind, actually. Or maybe the occasional notes on a xylophone.
I don't want to move in, but I also don't.
You don't want to be a coward now, do you, Rook?
No, because he wouldn't be. He'd move in. He's gonna
Play your
move to there.
character.
He's gonna stick by Slade, and then that's it.
Slade. What was that for?
I'm
Excuse
curious
me?
as to how much I want to go up and dare the bad guys in front of me. All right. 1,
It's
2,
coming up.
3,
It's coming up.
4. Huh?
It's there. Sorry.
They're gone. Nope. No, I see them. 4.
They're gone! No!
Like, they're retreating. Let's chase. Oh, nope, wrong way. Nope.
And
wrong
you're
way.
like,
5, 6, and then cunning action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and kind of hollering back behind me. I found him.
Ellis.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't quite see around the corner.
Oh,
really annoying
well, you
because
can spend
I
your...
bet-
You can dash, though.
Yeah. Well, no, it's really annoying because I bet I could. No, I
Shoot.
couldn't hit it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I would have had to. 1,
Bet
2,
I
3,
could shoot.
4,
Ooh.
6. Let's just move there.
No.
then you-
Okay, let me just look at something.
Never a good sign when the DM looks something out.
Oh,
Never.
maybe it is a good
That's not true.
sign.
The DM just wants to make sure he knows the rules right.
Yeah. That's why.
Make a saving throw.
Make a-
Okay, never
make-
mind. Bad.
No. Okay.
That's also not a good sign.
Brooke, what are you doing, my boy? I was about to say boyfriend. That's just like all kinds of wrong.
Well, Ollie, my boyfriend, I'm gonna move
I mean,
as far
if
as I
that's what
can
you want. That's what I'm given.
to there.
If you're buying, no, I'm selling.
What are you buying?
What are you selling? All right. Alrighty. Let me do a thing. That was your me. Okay. Slade, what's up?
I'm going to start off with my move again. So let's go. 1.
Let's go.
I see there's a dwarf down there. Is the dwarf a friend or foe?
The dwarf is fighting the undead.
We're here to help. Draw an arrow and shoot. I have my sword out, don't I? I can't just switch like that for free, can I?
Nah.
So I'll drop my sword and draw my bow. So my
Ah.
sword is literally on the ground, and then I'll take a shot with the arrow.
Aren't you glad you picked your bow back up? That's a hit.
Depends on whether that missed.
Yeah. Nice. Ellis.
Hold on. That wasn't my
Okay.
whole turn.
Okay.
That was my whole turn. Not
Okay.
myself.
Okay.
Where is my? Why can't I click? Oh, because I had to measure. Roll 20 is really bothering me at the moment. I'm sorry. All right, 1, 2,
You're really
3,
bothering me at the moment. I'm not
4.
sorry.
5. Bonus action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Okay,
That's everything.
Ellis, now it's actually your turn. For reals this time. I forgot
Ellis
that I
takes
haven't
a
been...
shot at the same one. And well, I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's a kill. to be
Destroy!
honest.
Like you hear that and you hear like a by Moradin's bid! Like in the other room. Just surprise and shock and a bit of a cheer in it. And then do da dee do ba ba boo dee dee ba ba boo. Sorry, I'm doing like 6 things. And by 6 things I mean like one thing. It's too much.
Well, while you're doing that, I just want to say, because I actually loaded up the screen on my Mac as well, and holy shit is the artwork for this thing beautiful. Like, because this is my 5K monitor as opposed to...
Oh, you're
I
watching
usually
on
set it
a proper
720.
monitor? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's pretty
This is
neato.
fucking amazing.
All right,
it's so
Rook.
beautiful, the artwork.
Slade, you see that both of the dwarf guards just start like smashing together at this guy with their hammers, and the skeleton is just kind of like trapped between them, like getting knocked back and forth.
Beautiful.
Rook.
If it's my turn,
It's
I
Rook's
will take
turn.
that shot,
It's Rook's
though.
turn. It's Rook's
Rook's
turn.
turn.
It's
Okay.
Rook time.
It's time to rock.
Just do whatever you want to do, man.
Rook, it's safe. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Shoot a spell.
I can't see anything from here either. There we go. Maybe
So
one
I'm Rook
more.
running in and dying from a stray finger.
Wait.
We're just like, oh, they're just loud, and he's like, oh. Very unfortunate.
That wouldn't be 3/4 cover from there, would it? Or would it be? Do you think?
Let me look at you. No, that's fine. You're good. That's fine. You're good.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's with that? What? What are you smacking about?
Because I yawned, and then you were like, "What is he talking about?" But I
Um,
was trying to speak through my yawn, but it was gibberish. Sorry, I am deliriously tired.
I'm gonna chill touch that mother. Oh well. No, I'm not.
Hey, well,
Nope.
Come on! What are these rolls?
They are Rook's rolls.
Very bad. That's all they are.
This head, by the way, is a Chupa Chups thing with
Oh
flowers
my
in it.
god.
Ooh.
It was £4, and I was like, "That's pink. I'm having it."
Well, Slade. You see the skeleton is fighting back. Slashes actually at one of the guards, doing a pretty painful-looking blow.
which of the guards seems more injured?
The one sort of back here.
Gotcha. Okay. I will fumble around and try to try to draw an arrow, but then like kind of like drop it on the ground. I'm like, oh shit, and like fumble and try to grab that arrow really quickly, and like more or less waste my turn trying to get an arrow and finally like getting it up and getting it knocked and everything. It was one of those like maybe I stepped inside the well for half a second and I slipped. That's a
little like
fucking
bath
devastating.
there. You don't want to. Who knows how many butts have been in that?
I don't know. It was fumbling. It was foolish, but whoops.
Okay,
You know.
Alice, what's up? What's up, girl?
Alice moves forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Takes a shot.
I held my turn.
No, there's no holding turns. You just don't take turns.
You prepare an action, right?
You prepare an action. You declare that you're preparing your action. You don't
I
say
prepare an
I
action.
prepared my. You say what you prepare. It's very explicit in the 5e book that you have to say exactly what your preparation is.
I prepare an action, and when the skeleton dies, I kill the dwarf behind him. But that takes away the oomph of the action if I tell you explicitly that in advance. I go,
Okay.
Well, that wasn't a surprise.
You're right, but it's the rules. Yeah, that skeleton is just, and then you fucking fire an arrow into the air.
And since he has no idea I'm an enemy,
Absolutely. Let me just check real quick. I think I actually gave them slightly too much armor. No, that arrow just kind of skids off their chainmail, and they're like, "What? Oh, they must be turning or something." And everyone's like, oh, "We don't know what's going on, but best be sure." And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I thought I was done.
Oops.
They took me right back in.
Oops.
Oops.
Hey, these fuckers arrested me and made me fight for my life.
Probably not the same
Fuck
guys.
them.
He runs up and you easily dodge because, I mean, he's a dwarf with a hammer.
Oh, hold on. He runs up. He easily dodge. Skirmish.
And then you skirmish away.
1, 2, 3. Alice, they're trying to kill me. She can see me now.
Oh, shit, he's got more! Well, actually, what it would be a string of Dwarven. I don't think any of you understand.
No.
For once, no one speaks Dwarven. Just all the games I've been in recently is like everyone spoke Dwarven.
Yes, because it's like I get loads of bonus.
And
languages.
that is a hit for 6 damage. Stop it.
Halfling.
I had 2 health.
Halfling. You know, Halfling isn't actually a language in Jarviskjir. So you have a free language more or less for Rook. Not that it matters because he's gonna die as soon as he falls asleep.
No, I was changing that to Orcish because this was another.
Oh,
character.
I remember that. Yeah. Where we actually did have this conversation. Yeah, Slade, you get hit for 6 damage as he's kind of, you yell and he's like, oh!
I had 2 left, so.
Really? Because your token still has all their health left.
It's because my DM doesn't know how to drag a token off of and link them up.
It's linked. Oh, this one isn't linked for this
Yeah.
one. All the other ones are. I don't know why you just don't do it.
It was, so it works for Salny,
Yeah.
just not for Slade.
Maybe you should have pointed out earlier so I didn't think you had full health the whole time. Oh, well.
Oh, I didn't know. I was just clicking up here. It's all good.
Yeah, you're downed. You're like, oh, help! They're trying to kill me. Head hit ground. Hit like marble ground.
Rook, you see that the guards are trying to stop us from escaping, Rook.
That's true. You do see that.
You heard me
Rook,
call
what's
to
up?
Ellis for
the
help.
record, Rook is up here. He was out of frame.
Full 5, 10, 15, 20. Full movement. Damn it.
Fucking Rick.
It's not wrong. Is that your turn? Or are
Chill
you doing
touch.
a spell? Chill touch
Damn it.
doesn't seem to do anything. Skeletons are dead. Slade, death save.
That's why there's the only 2 guards that are still up, because they're really good.
Hey, Ellis. You see Slade. You hear Slade yell and then just gunk.
Ellis takes. Oh, I don't know. I want to try and get him to back off, but
Take a shot, baby. These guards threw in here wrongfully.
Looks
did,
like
actually.
no one will know in all the chaos.
Take a
This is
shot,
a good
baby. That's how
point.
you
You
break
get
out
the
of prison.
catharsis.
What do you think they're going to do? Just let us go? because we
but the
have
thing
to
is,
be caught up?
Ellis wants to attack them, but she's not sure it's a good idea. That's the thing. It's like, if she could end this peacefully, then fine. I mean, just out of curiosity, would Ellis have seen the arrow that Slade fired go across and bounce off?
Yes.
Yeah. It's whether or not she'd put that down to him trying to attack the skeleton or not.
It was directly behind where the skeleton
Yeah,
was.
that's. She would probably just be like, "Oh, sod it, I don't care." And launch it, fire it out.
You see them
Yes.
attacking
You
Slade.
say a peaceful ending ends with you in a cell.
Yeah, true.
It's got you cradling a laptop.
I am. I can't find my phone, so this is the only way I can text right now. This is annoying the crap out of me.
That is a hit, Ellis.
Look at that poop emoji.
That actually kills this guy. Like
Yes!
that, he's
Yes!
like,
Yes!
and he is just knocked to the ground because the force behind a magical arrow is significant. Head probably cracks like a damn melon on the floor. The other one turns around and is like, Thoin! And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not Thoin.
Sees these two. Actually sees Rook and just goes and just launches his hammer.
Disadvantage, baby.
I was gonna say that's definitely disadvantage, but that's okay because
So Rook has health.
Yeah.
he does actually.
Yeah. We treated it like Slade didn't know that, but I know that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And with the range, that hammer just clatters to Rook's ground, which probably gives him great satisfaction. And now it's his turn.
He's got an erection from that. I'm going to move forward.
Dwarfinator.
What?
He's a dwarfinator.
Okay.
He picks things up and puts them down.
Stop. All of it. Go, Rook.
Chill touch, baby.
Sweet. Maybe it'll work.
Nope.
Nope.
Wow.
Fuck
Has
me.
Rook
Slade,
hit
give me a
anything?
death save.
Yes, sir. Burp, burp.
I mean, you're
All
doing
right.
good.
Now I just need to sweep it with the failures.
Yeah. Alice, full sense of security right there.
Yeah.
Taking a shot.
Roll 3. Okay. 91. Oh.
That's a miss. The arrow just glances off his armor.
Crap. And
The-
staying exactly
The guard
where-
looks at Rook like, "Ugh, it's the monster!" Kind of looks back and forth, and he fucking legs it.
Get him, Rook! Attack of opportunity from across the room.
And
Get
he
him!
fucking,
Get him!
you hear his little
him!
legs go up the stairs, and you hear like a door outside opening, and like cold wind just blows down. You can almost feel it's like the weight of it.
He's a dwarf. He's stumpy. He moves slow. Go get him.
It's true. Feel free to do what you want, like save Slade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will immediately go up to Slade, actually.
Ellis would go and yeah. If Rook goes to help, Ellis would like stand guard with like a knocked arrow.
Oh, good idea. Rook, go ahead and give me a medicine roll, unless you're doing some spells or something.
No, I'm tapped. In case you've been wondering why I've been doing chill touch for the past 8 years, it's because I only have two spell slots.
I thought
As a-
so. That that's how warlocks are.
Ah! That's not good! That's not good!
Slade, go ahead and give me another death roll. You have 1 point of death.
Okay!
As Rook kind of like goes and tries to help you, but just kind of his like mixture of strength and lack of dexterity, considering he is 81 right now, it just kind of like it just fumbles. In fact, he's kind of choking you.
Hands.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me
I
another
don't
death
want to
roll.
roll it. If I roll a 1, I die.
If you roll higher than 10, you live.
Hey!
You're stable. So Rook, funny thing is Rook like tries to help, and then immediately like you're stabilized, and he's like,
Satisfied.
yeah.
I did that.
And then what do you two do?
Mark,
Is he
her finger went into me.
Slade is Slade is down.
Slid the finger, like my ribs, like.
What do you two do?
Ellis will go and seeing the bath or whatever it is, will go and just cup some water and then go pour it over Slade's face, like try and get him to wake up.
Go ahead and give me a medicine roll. You can't do worse.
Yeah, well, you can.
You can do the same.
A
Can't
death
do
save.
worse. You easily actually rouse Slade back to consciousness with that. Splashing some water on his face. Water is most foul. In fact, when you did that and scooped it, there was just a black layer of slime atop it that you probably like. But
Yeah.
still, some of that ends up on Slade. So black slime.
Oi, fingers,
Yeah.
we need to get out of here. One of them escaped.
Go. You get a bow. All right. Yeah, you get a bow. We'll be right behind you.
Yeah, actually, she's like, and she actually looks at the two of them, the state they're both in. I'm not good on the front lines, but with both of you like that, she puts a bow back on her back and pulls out the shield and sword and goes up. These are stairs.
You go up the stairs. Yep, you go up to the stairs. Open up a doorway. The way that Flatmail, the fortress, is designed, there's a bit of this castle and a slight courtyard-y bit in the middle. You're kind of like on one of the arms of the castle that hook around to the main entrance, so you can see the town. Of course, this is a very mountain dwarf town. Nearly all of it is underground, but even here you can see the sky is this horrible grey. There are black clouds in the sky whenever it isn't that grey. The grass is grey. There was a statue in the middle, but it's now coated in this blackness, and you can't really see what's in front of it. In fact, there's actually someone standing in front of it, a very small person standing in front of it, but they have not noticed you at all, and then there's more of these people, in fact, probably other guards out here that are transforming. But from here, you can see the bridge out. And it's actually quite an easy way. There's nothing between you and the bridge and nothing on the other side of the bridge.
Oi, you two, we're getting out of here. The bridge is clear. Let's go while we can.
Slade, are you still on the ground?
What? One sec. My leg hurts. I'm going through the pockets of the dead dwarf.
Hurry it up, fingers.
You actually find
I'm
5
not
gold.
as young as I used to be 3 minutes ago.
You find 5 gold, which is pretty hefty for a random guard.
Yeah.
You figure he
Take the
probably
5
was
gold
doing some
pieces.
shenanigans on the side. All right, and then you rush up behind, and you can see the state that this place was in. And this place was newly built, but looked like shit. Now it looks just like shit. But again, like the way out is relatively clear for you guys, so you can actually kind of like you can run out or you can stealth out. That's really your choice.
I go grab my sword from off the ground over there. And then come rushing up, run out there, and literally, if I open up and I see that it's the whole town, but there's like blackness or whatever on, are there any people whatsoever in sight or nah?
People, no. Actually, no. There's a relatively normal person. Like, so you're kind of on a raised bit above, like a bit of a what would maybe be like a market courtyard, but this place is not really a market town. There's a dog.
The dog.
There's a dog. No, but there is a figure actually in front of this statue that's coated in blackness. And then there's a good deal of these undead. And there's actually about 6 undead that are wearing like full armor. And it's actually not the guard armor from this place. And they don't look like they're transforming like the other ones are. They just kind of look like actual proper undead soldiers that are kind of standing behind this guy.
Oh, well then we fuck off.
You
The
fuck
other
off.
direction.
You run away.
Exact other direction.
No, Ellis would immediately be like, we go slowly. We make sure we're not seen. I don't want to bring this whole damn town of undead things on us.
Yeah, no, I fuck off because I'm fast.
You turn to Rook and say that, and Slade is already.
No, what I say is, meet me in the woods. I just go.
Then she sees and hears that, turns back around, curses under her breath, and legs it after him, and just who cares about
All
her?
of you give me athletics rolls, and I'll say with advantage because they're actually, if they're gonna chase, they're not actively watching you. You do have a head start.
An 81-year-old
my
half-orc
God.
with advantage to athletics. That's pretty funny. Finally!
Hey!
Rook, with some kind of ethereal speed, is running ahead of all of you, which actually makes sense, you know, like the orcish blood kicks in moments like this, to be
He
fair.
runs away from the old age.
And
his
his
young body comes forward.
is he the fucking Flash? I don't think Rook's the fucking Flash. But you guys sprint. Rook sprints way past you, which Slade, I imagine Slade actually probably starts laughing at that because that is pretty funny. And then
He's laughing at the big saggy orc boobs that are just tossing around. It's the old.
And you get out of there. You get out of Flatmail, and just like you said, you're gonna meet each other in the woods. But the conversation that happens there, and what you decide to do with your now thoroughly aged lives, I guess we'll have to see what happens on the next side quest. At least the next side quest that's based on Slade.
Spoiler. Slade goes multi-class wizard, goes necromancy, and starts learning how to suck the life out of children because they get more to spare. He goes the evil path. That's what he does. He's got a 14 intelligence. He can pull it off. Slade goes evil, goes necromancer, and he sucks the life out of children.
It's something about the lighting on you and the background that just makes that perfect. But anyway, speaking about perfect, Dean, who are you? What do you do? How are you? How are you doing? Dean is great.
Okay. Come on, guys. Please.
I will say it again. I've said 1,000. You are literally the only person whose entire YouTube channel I've watched. Everything.
Really?
Literally everything.
Jesus.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try and pander. Straight truth.
2,000 subscriber Michael Jackson dance. Probably 15 times because I chuckled so much.
Well,
I haven't seen that. I'll have to find that.
You can watch that video on youtube.com/DeanCutty. And in fact, I uploaded a diss track yesterday of me roasting my good friend and boss, Matt Gaines. Basically,
It's
out of
good.
nowhere, I just backstabbed him. So that was fun. You can go check that out if you want.
Dean, I have an old video of a slap bet I won forever ago, where I literally full on slapped the guy in the face as hard as I could, and he put up no defense because I won the bet. And it had great acoustics. It's an old video. I'm wondering, if I send you that video, could you grab a picture of Mathis and just like transpose his face on top of this other person that I know his face, and you can just have a video of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anytime Lost Initiative is delayed,
Yeah.
GIF it on Twitter.
You can just put Comcast on my head.
It's got so many uses.
I'm gonna have to find that and give it to you. All right. Sorry, Ollie, I interrupted you.
Yeah, that's me.
That's Dean.
Done.
Someone who isn't Dean is Ian, also known as Arvine, also known as Ellis Grey Harbour, who her last name never came up.
No, well, that's part of the point. She doesn't really care about
Why
the
would
surname.
she? What's up? What's up, Ian?
Not much.
Scott, how you doing? What's up, my boy Scott?
Boys, not much. Let's see. We didn't have our Lost Initiative last night because somebody else was doing something else for Halloween. I had power. I got power back on 2 days ago, so it wasn't me. And then tomorrow we don't have it because Mathis is flying. So tomorrow I'm actually going to stream some stuff for my Mass Effect game. I'm probably going to make their pilot, so I'll make a character sort of thing, as well as like finish making the map for them so they can have a galaxy map. I'll do that tomorrow night over on twitch.tv/DelricMaster at the normal Lost Initiative show times. Let's see. Other than that, Friday is going to be interesting. Let's see if Aaron kills Will or Eric. Or
Our Friday
anybody else.
ever on D&D stream is rather interesting right now.
Yeah. It's getting interesting. But otherwise, Delric at places with things.
And I'm Ollie. I'm on that Friday stream where I play a necromancer. So that's why I ended up talking a bit about necromancers. And also, I'm on the Wednesday stream where I play an Asari. And, you know, that's a good time. Other stream-wise, there is an art stream on Friday where I'm going to be catching up with some commissions that I haven't been doing. Because speaking about not doing commissions, I'm probably going to stream some Mario later today. Because I want to, for like at least a couple of hours. Which is time I could be doing commissions. Because I do all the art for everything. Aside from Dean. Dean's art is usually like his hands. And, you know, their perfection. And on Sunday we'll be playing more Mario. Like, that's actually scheduled. But this is just, I just want to play it for a few hours. So we'll just stream really chill, like, after I eat, probably in like an hour or so after I get something to eat. And that's it. Hopefully next week we'll be going back with the main story, but I like doing these occasional little side quests. And if you didn't notice, that was mildly Halloween themed. Even though Halloween is over. Because timing. And that's that. That's all your lot. You know, see ya. See you next time. Hopefully. See ya. Bye. Say your goodbyes, children.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching this fucking shit show. Where